MSNBC reporter Xi Hunt developed a sudden case of ADHD while interviewing Senator Lindsey Graham, deciding to just walk away from the interview as soon as the Republican from South Carolina brought up Hillary Clinton. The incident took place as Hunt was partaking in the nothing burger that is Donald Trump Jr.'s 2016 email exchange, setting up a meeting with a Russian lawyer who claimed to have valuable opposition research that could damage then-candidate Hillary Clinton. As Mediate reports, Hunt was standing next to CNN's Manu Raju in a scrum surrounding Graham when Raju questioned, "Do you think the White House is being truthful of the version of events that happened and their meetings that occurred between the associates and the Russians?" "I'm sure they met with a lot of people during the campaign," Graham's response began. By this point, Hunt's sudden bout of ADHD had taken over and she began looking around frantically as if distracted by something. "I'm sure the Clinton campaign," he began before Hunt literally dashed off with her mic, cutting Rep. Graham off. While her cameraman stayed put, Hunt could be heard blurting, "Senator Paul. Senator Paul," presumably trying to catch Senator Rand Paul, RK's attention. Whether it was completely inappropriate or not, the awkwardness of the video is evidence that it is certainly not that common a practice in journalism, states Mediate. And Miss Hunt is no stranger to having disregard for accepted journalistic practices during interviews. The outlet proceeds to mention how, in December of 2014, Hunt somehow convinced herself that it was perfectly acceptable to look the sitting governor of the state of Texas, Rick Perry, in the eyes and flat out ask him, "Are you smart enough to be president?" It was difficult to see the rest of the interview with all this smug in the air, but what was clear was that Mr. Perry was smart enough to put a conceited, narcissistic journalist in her place.